Alright guys, so right off the bat we get a screenshot of the Barmalay Fountain. It is an extremely famous fountain in Stalingrad. Now, there's a ton of information here that I haven't heard anybody else miss. This fountain is very important and actually explains that the dragons are friendly. They are on our side for this map. Yes, the dragons are on our side, and this fountain actually explains it right off the bat in the beginning of the trailer. Now, if you go into the lore says, while being burned in fire by Barmalay, Dr. Abelet asked a crocodile brought in by a gorilla to swallow up Barmalay so that he could no longer harm little children. The crocodile did so, but Barmalay was later released after promising to change. Barmalay became nicer and proclaimed he would be kinder, that he now loved little children and would become a friendly baker. So this is extremely important. I feel like Barmalay is a metaphor for the dragons. So basically it's saying the dragons are naturally bad. They want to burn us. They want to eat us alive. Everything like that. We've been able to contain them by putting these mechanisms on their back and all sorts of experiments. Through experimenting, we've been able to contain the dragons and make them friendly. So I feel like they're, it's all a metaphor. This fountain is a metaphor for how the dragons are now on our side and are helping us out. And like I said, I haven't heard anybody else mention that, so I really hope that's a little bit of information that you guys haven't heard yet. In this shot, we actually see a picture of the truck from Shadows of Evil. Now, the thing about this truck is it looks like the exact same truck from Shadows of Evil with the crate that had the summoning key in it. But the thing is, the crate isn't destroyed, which we broke the crate open to get the summoning key out, and the crate looks whole. So I'm not really sure if this is the same truck, same crate, anything like that. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just a random truck they decided to use for part of the map. I don't know. I just felt like it was something that I should point out to you guys. Alright, so for the next shot, I'm going to be calling this the main room, just simplify. So for the next shot of the main room is the control room. I believe this is the room where we're actually going to be controlling the dragons. Makes sense to me. I don't know, just call it a hunch. Now we have this giant mainframe, this giant Pokemon ball looking thing. The interesting thing is it actually has 6 different cords going to it, which kind of reminded me of like the teleporters from the giant with the mainframe they all had linked to in the middle. So I don't know if that's saying there's going to be 6 different teleporters in this map. Maybe there's no teleporters. Maybe those wires are going to something completely different. I don't know, just throwing out some theories here. Now I know I better mention the power switch. The power switch is in this room. Yes, guys, I know if I don't mention that, everybody's going to be like, you forgot the power switch. So yes, the power switch is there. Not important, but it's there. Alright, also on this little monitor on the bottom left side, you can see this kind of cone-shaped object. Now it looks really similar to the object that we see fall from the sky at the end of the trailer, towards the end of the trailer. So we'll be seeing that a little bit later, but that object kind of reminded me of that. So I don't know if there's any significance there, but again, just wanted to point it out for you guys. Now we gotta talk about this guy. Freaking Brutus 2.0 looks like a motherfucking monster. And you can see this turret from Kino. Looks like one of the turrets from Kino, the machine gun turrets. And is laying into him and he's having a lot of problems taking him down. So he looks like he's gonna be a giant pain in the ass. He has a razor sharp hook on one hand. And then some sort of giant machine gun or some, I can't tell what the heck that thing is. Maybe it shoots some sort of rays or something like that. Laser beams or something. I don't know. Some crazy shit. I know they're going to throw it in there. But yeah, on his right hand, it looks crazy too. Now, I believe we might be able to kill them and then pick up a part from them in order to make some sort of punching weapon. And I'll cover that a little bit later. You guys will see why I say that in the trailer. But yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we kill them just the same way as the zombies in the other maps. We would kill them and we would pick up parts to create weapons. So I'm thinking we're going to be able to make something out of one of these guys. I don't know, again, just a theory. Here we can actually see quick revive. I know that it's not freaking important, but if I leave it out, everyone's going to give me shit about it. So, there you have it. Quick revive, everybody. Alright, so in the next shot, you can actually see one of the dragons laying on the ground with its guts hanging out. Now, I do believe that these dragons are on our side, and they are trying to help us. And I know that this is a dragon with its guts hanging out, because you can see we're standing on top of the steps, looking down to the left at the dragon's body. In the very next shot, you can see where the steps will be compared to where the head of the dragon is laying on the ground looking dead. And it's directly to the left of the steps. So from these 2 screenshots, you can kind of get a point of view of where that body is laying with guts hanging out and where the dragon's head is. It's the same dragon. And it's dead. And then you see there's a giant robot in the background from Origins and a few of the other maps. This robot looks like it might be a little bit upgraded. I don't know. I can't really tell. Looks like it might have had some upgrades. A little bit different version from Origins. But here's what I'm thinking is the giant robot and the dragon got into a fight. The dragon's trying to protect us. The robots are trying to kill us. Obviously, we know that from Origins. They were trying to stomp on us. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the robots aren't all bad. Who knows? But I'm thinking something killed the dragon. Either the robot, the little Brutuses, maybe it was the little flying robots. I don't know. Something killed our dragon. But I thought it'd be really cool if maybe they had it where there was like this great battle where the dragons were fighting the giant robots and one of them ended up getting killed. And then you see the robot is also laying powerless over top of the building. So thought all of that was really interesting, and I just wanted to point it out to you guys. Yeah, these guys. I got nothing. I don't know what these guys are. They're not even zombies. They're just skeletons that it looks like the electricity is what is making them able to walk around and attack things. I have no idea. They're just straight up skeletons powered by electricity. So that's really interesting. But what I really thought was funny is that we had that skeleton Easter egg in Horizon Drag. And I was thinking, you know, that's really cool that they put that in there, kind of hinting that we were going to be fighting straight up skeletons and not just zombies in the future. See, Treyarch's always doing that. They're always doing that, pulling that crap, giving us little hints that we don't even realize are clues to future DLCs. I mean, I had never heard anybody talk about it, so I thought that was really cool. Just wanted to point it out to you guys. Here you can see more evidence that yes, the dragons are actually on our side. They are the good guys. I thought it was really funny because the dragon's like, he's almost like a little puppy dog. He looks back at Nikolai like, yo, what do you want me to do, boss? And then he turns around and just absolutely obliterates this horde of zombies, which I thought was freaking awesome. I thought that was hilarious. And so it was just something I wanted to bring up. Then we get another shot of the dragon flying over our heroes. Once again, it looks like he's protecting the heroes. He's not attacking them. He's actually flying over them like some sort of great, magnificent protector. So I thought that was really cool. And we get a quick shot of these flying robots. So what I'm thinking the chemistry here is going to be is that they're going to have the little flying robots, kind of like the little flying bugs they had in Shadows of Evil. And then they're going to have the Brutuses. You can see multiple Brutuses in one shot. So the Brutus 2.0 is going to be annoying like the freaking Margwas. And then you're going to have the flying robots like the little robots in the little bugs in Shadows of Evil. So I think that's kind of how they're working. It's going to be kind of the same chemistry as Shadows of Evil. Then we also have a shot of the shield. The shield is freaking amazing. It actually does the exact same. It looks like it has the same ability as the the KT4 or whatever, the wonder weapon from Zetsuba no Shima. It's shooting the same slime. So if you're going to have that ability, now it'll probably only be a couple shots, 2 or 3 shots, and then you'll have to either get a new shield or reload it somehow or something like that. I just thought it was really cool that it has that KT4 looking shot that it's going to give you a little bit extra boost to help you stay alive, make things a little bit easier in your life. The shot after that, this is the one I was talking about a little bit earlier. You actually see one of our characters is using some sort of mechanical arm. So I'm not really sure, you know, what's going on there, why he has a mechanical arm, how he made it, anything like that. I'm guessing we're going to have to build it just like we have to build the shield and things like that. And yeah, so that's why I said that maybe we kill the zombies, we kill Brutus 2.0, and we take a part off of him in order to make this weapon. So the next shot is really interesting. We have this thing that comes down out of the sky. It appears to fall from like outer space or something like that. It looks like a spacecraft or something alien-like, or I don't even know how to describe it. Some sort of drill that comes down and lands into the ground, plants itself there. And I thought it was really interesting because I have no idea what this could be. If I had to speculate, I would say that it's probably part of the Easter egg. Now, I'm not going to get into the Easter egg, harp on the Easter egg too much. I don't want to speculate on that. But it doesn't seem like something that's just going to normally happen every time you play the game. It's going to be something that you have to trigger, in my opinion. And now the thing that I know everybody and their mom is going to be talking about, we finally got the Mark III ray guns. And not only did we get the Mark III ray guns, they look a lot more mechanical. They look a lot more man-made than they do alien. But you can actually dual wield them. Yes, we're going to be able to dual wield the Mark III ray guns. So that's freaking insane. And I know it's going to come to a shock as to a lot of you people, but I am not even mostly excited about this. The gun I am most excited about, I completely freaking nerded out about, you can ask Reaper, is the PPSH is coming back. And when you upgrade, it's actually called the Reaper. And I freaking love it. It's my absolute all-time favorite zombie gun ever made, hands down. Absolutely loved it. I've completely missed it throughout the past few games, and I'm nerding out. I am so overwhelmed they are bringing it back. It is so powerful. Its rate of fire is insane. It's got a decent sized clip on it. I believe it was 75 bullets it has when you upgrade it, and it's quick reload. It reloads like just as fast as your freaking pistol, if I'm remembering correctly. Just an OP, awesome freaking gun, and I am so excited, so freaking excited they are bringing this back. I cannot wait for that. And then you also have this screenshot right here of what looks like, you can see the control mechanism on the back of the dragon, and it looks like that's Richtofen up there riding on it, but he looks so tiny. If you could see the scale of this thing, if you look at Richtofen sitting on the back of that dragon inside that control box, these dragons are absolutely freaking massive. So no wonder the dragon would be fighting the giant robot. These dragons are way bigger than I thought they were going to be. Way, way bigger. If that is actually, it looks like there's a guy sitting up there. I don't know. It's hard to tell. The picture's really fuzzy. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Let me know if you thought I did a good job of actually breaking down the trailer. And if you're new to our channel, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for all of your Black Ops 3 news. We are going to be doing a midnight release, and we're going to be doing Easter egg hunts. And we're actually looking for a few people. I'm looking for a few people that would like to help me with the midnight launch and to help me do the Easter egg hunt and all of that. So, if you're interested, make sure to hit me up, leave a comment down below, and we will hunt for that Easter egg together. Freaking find that shit. So, as always, thank you for watching. I am the one and only Z. Bye bye.